So it's nighttime. And I am super tired. And emotional. But I don't want to, I want to, okay, me phrasing this right now is laughable because it is exactly summing up my day. This is shaking because it's on the bed. Today, I'm getting trained in NLP, which I am super excited about and so happy. It is such an honor and blessing for me in my life that now, like so many things, I am doing that I needed done to me, to help me. And so I really see, okay, this is so cool that I was like, I got to make a video every day. I don't know what I'm going to say right now. I'm so tired. And the second that I show up for myself and I state that I'm tired, it leaves me and I let it go. And I'm like, okay, I'm more present because I'm not dwelling in the tiredness. And there's really something to speaking our truth and just letting it out and saying it, to not let the story get wrapped up in us. So the language piece that I was phrasing my sentence at the beginning is because being trained in NLP is like going to the gym and working out your body all day for your brain. Like my brain literally feels every weekend that I've come home from this is it expands so much and is stretching so much that it is so sore as if it was working out. So then I'm going to go back tomorrow, which is exciting. And I think I will bring my laptop and do my blog there at lunchtime. It's really nice in this garden outside, even though it is freezing right now. But it's an honor. So many times when I face myself in like my past self in a situation that I was in on the other side before, when I had struggles with it, or I was in suffering, and those states that I had to work through, the tools and the support I got from people were like phoning the crisis center one time and getting a master NLP. Oh my God. This is just like a tribute to him for sure. And I feel like Alex is so proud of me for doing this. And I'm so honored because he saved my life with doing NLP. And now I've realized it's like a tool that I'm passionate about because it just totally fits with all the stuff that I love with human connection and spiritual intent. So what's blowing my mind is when we learned about language today and how everything's phrased, it kind of left me because I've had all these different trainings on helping models and tools to support people like going to UBC for psychology, going to the crisis center and having their training. And now with this, and with yoga and mindfulness, okay, it's like maybe it's the full moon last night, found out that happened. And they're like, oh, do you get affected by it? They were talking about that today. And I was like, I don't know, maybe sometimes, not too sure, don't really track it to pay super attention, and it's not maybe noticeable to me that it's drastic. However, like today was noticeable. Afterwards, I got home and I was like, wait, I had a total day today where I wasn't engaging in zone. And I did for a moment. It was really good. I'm just practicing, doing my yoga practice wherever I am, and getting in sun salutations, like, I guess it's 3 to 5 times a day when I'm in the middle of stuff. Like when we have a break, I'll do a sun sal A. Another break, again, doesn't matter where I am. And so I did some yoga, some really good deep stretch, and that was powerful just to warm up my body and get me in my body, which is like the most important thing for me, is to get in my body, which it is for all of us. So we're out of our head, because then we're just dead. But getting in my body means also like getting in my voice. So that's also probably why when I started this video, I felt better. I don't even know what to say, because I have all these things. So all these schools of thought, all these like trainings have different tactics as to how to respond. And right now, because I'm in the detail of this new one, I'm like, oh my God. I'm so certain when someone says something to me, like a problem or an issue or a stress or a suffering, a discontent, someone says something to me, like half a sentence even, and I'm like right there and I'm on and responding and very assured and confident of what to say and what to go on. But at the moment, like even with all my family, every time I'm interacting with them and just observing conversation and what's going on, I'm like, I just feel like my brain does not know. I think it's in the like rip part of muscle to before it builds itself. My brain is like, okay, so some of this stuff is feeling contradicting to each other. Or even if it's not contradicting, it's just a bunch of different options now. So I'm like, which one do I pick? And how do I know which one to pick? So anyways, it's great. It's just, I am not on a rant right now. But leave it to me to not be on a rant. And hitting 9 minutes, folks. Yes. So again, recap to keep the like mission and intent clear of my vlogs is to be starting this and doing this with open honesty of showing up as is in whatever place I'm at, with no judgment, because that's what's holding us back. I'm like, I'm going for speed and doing, as opposed to worrying, perfection, criticism, negative judgment, being harsh on myself, and everything that's just like not worrying, just doing. being, living, and showing up in the vulnerability. I'm giving it as a gift to myself and anyone else with the potentiality. Oh my God, I need to go to bed. That like disappointment, vulnerability, they are not things that will kill you unless you let them. They are things that will totally free you. So showing up vulnerable, check. It's so freeing. Like I recommend it. So if you're thinking about it, stop thinking about it. Just do. Know that get it so visceral that, and you know what? I mean, scream it out, because sometimes it does take the such long drawn out discontent that we self-created. So we got no one else to like, no reason left. You finally get to this point after long enough of not doing what you want to do and of not being who you want to be. And you just get so fed up. Honestly, this last week, like, I just got so fucking pissed that there was no fucking reason anymore. And that I had no fucking reason, not only probably forever, but for so long I knew that. And I just kept feeding myself with really empowering, driven messages from important leaders that are helping to serve this message to us, the ones that are wanting to get going by just starting. And I'm so proud of myself for just starting. And by just, I mean like it's a huge deal. It's the first hugest deal that's going to happen, is starting. So show up, be vulnerable, do. And I'm out, folks, for putting together sentences right now. So happy new moon, and changing the clocks extra hour. This is a different day for me. Okay, one last thing is I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get an extra hour of sleep. I can't remember how long that's been since that's happened, because I'm always working in the nightclub and we work an extra hour. So I'd always be like, oh, fuck off, man. Like, this is not an extra hour of sleep. That's not what I feel at all. I'm working an extra hour later, which makes a crazy difference. So that's going on in that world. And now I have just transitioned into this new world. And I loved the old world when I was in it. And I love this world now that I'm in. So grateful for everything. Thank you for everything. I love you, God. Okay. Good night.